Alright, I'm already in a game. And, 0-0, yep. We're all set. So, good luck, Ethan. I understand the struggle. Alright.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Halo versus Aaron. Game 1. I forgot the entire set, though. So Halo gets the Mega and gets an LG and kind of runs straight at the rockets without the LG. Oh, he doesn't get an LG, excuse me. He gets the Mega and runs straight at the rocket. And he is, few mistakes there. Didn't get the guns that he needed to take these fights, so going mid-range with just an HMG and up close, he's dead. Is this the last week before playoffs? This is week 6, right? No, week 7 is the last week before playoffs. Week 7, there will be the top 4 people will get qualified. Aaron here is pretty decked out. Hitting some sick rockets, but Halo's hitting even better rockets. Oh my god. Like, he'll get Mega here too. That was pretty nutty. Like, he shouldn't have won that fight against a Doom double jumping. Rockets shouldn't work like that, but I guess they do in this case. Yeah. Oh, he didn't know the heavy stuff. He thought it was taken already, so he kind of just left it up, went all the way around, came back. Bit of a, I guess to say timing, but just thinking, you know, situational recognition of everything happening. He's in some nice rockets, his dodge is good, but he doesn't have much of a stack compared to Aaron, so this fight's gonna go in Aaron's favor. Nice rockets again. So he's doing a lot of damage in fights, and if he can continue this, you know, little spree, I guess, of damage between the items, he might be able to knock Aaron down a notch and then fight for, you know, whatever he wants. Figure it out. It actually hits him. He waited so long. Aaron is letting him get away with that. So that kind of not even. It makes it closer. The stacks are about to be even right now. If not, never mind. I thought Halo would get this heavy. Let's give it up. No timing on it, I'm assuming. Full control. And Halo looked like he wanted to chase. He is chasing. Yeah. A bit. Okay, that's really risky. That's a mistake of him. Gives up 2 frags because of that kill. Make it 3? Maybe? Oh, okay, Halo. So Halo does a lot of damage, but Aaron's alright. He's got that heavy to fall back on. Rushing back to this Mega. Aaron, pretty commanding on this map. Halo! No. Oh, Halo. Off the map. Aaron missing a lot of shots here. It's oh no, he gets the kill. It's scary. Halo could. I guess he doesn't know the timing of the heavy. So again, Aaron's fine. But man, I really want Halo to push this heavy sometime. I'm really looking for it. Ooh, out of shotgun. Didn't realize. Not a big deal. It's a little scary now though. Halo thought he had the command, like he was in a commanding position there, but he kind of just ran in and died. And Aaron recognized that. Oh, Halo just pushing aggressively. Oh, I thought it would kill him there, but it didn't. Peeker doing a lot of damage. Aaron's in a lot of trouble, and Halo is desperately trying to chase for this kill. No, the lava is not your friend. Oh, what those rockets are! Holy shit! Halo's recognizes the cycle. He could just wait around for this heavy. Okay, yes. Wait for it, Halo. Yes, he gets it. Does use the peeker to get information, so he gives up positioning on that Mega. Any chance he had to grab it. Go over to Aaron. Both stacks are about even still. Missing some damage. Oh, a nice shotgun. Might be a good push here. Ooh. Ooh. Nice rockets. Who's gonna win? Halo, just narrowly. He will make it to heavy in time too, so looking decent. I think he'll catch him out. Yes, he'll catch Aaron out. Oh no, he switches guns. No! He's gonna die. Oh man. That was a bit of a blunder, I had to say. He had such a great position to destroy Aaron, but he switches to an HMG in the middle of Aaron's jump. So Aaron gets out, does a ton of damage to Halo, and gets the kill. Weapon choice, weapon choice. Don't overthink it. Just you have an LG flying at you, just kill him. If he wanted to be safe, he could have HMG'd him before he came through LG, and then switched to okay, that was dirty. He could have switched to HMG and then switched to LG. That would have been the safer play. That way you get a little bit of chip damage, you know, because the stacks are decently even. Like, you know, I think Halo's still favored in position. So it's like he has a bigger stack in a sense. Halo was chasing for nice damage with the peeker. He'll go back to heavy, right? Oh no. Aaron just flies by him and steals the heavy. And Halo's missing his rockets. He is a good one, but he should go down here. Halo was chasing so hard for the kill, he didn't really need to. Just get the heavy. Still the kill. Aaron, nice rockets, you know, finisher. Good stuff, good stuff. Aaron's weapon choices are pretty solid this map. Wow, he gets deleted. So there's a big delay between items. So I think Halo should learn from that mistake. He doesn't realize he has an LG, so he takes a lot of damage. Doesn't trade any back. Tries to flick air rocket. Doesn't count. So it gives up heavy again because he decides not to use LG. I think that's pretty much the weakness of Halo right now, I'd say. Weapon choice. Ooh. That was a dirty. That was a good rocket. I don't know. Worth. He's trying to bait Aaron there. I don't think Aaron would push that. It was just an attempt, I'd say. Not really a great one, but an attempt. Ooh. He's so fast on the map. He didn't grab the bubbles, so that's a little bit scary. He doesn't have anything. He's a little bit nervous going wherever. He heard that port, so he decides to keep. He's just going back and forth, and he decides to back up from that area, which is a smart thing to do, I'd say. Items are coming up in a second. Oh no, he missed time. I don't know if Aaron doesn't know that Heavy's still up. I think he might now. He killed him. He's like, oh hey, why aren't you healthy? Okay, I'm gonna get Heavy real quick. Yep, does that. He does that. Ooh. We're having a fight here at Heavy. Halo desperate to get a kill. It's not working out for him. I like the attempt there. Aaron wasn't prepared. I like it. It's an aggressive move, but it's not super risky because Aaron's not going to sit there with an LG thinking he's going to drop right in, right? If he heard him and saw him beforehand, maybe he would be ready for that, but he was just sitting there because he thought, you know, oh, he might be coming away. And all of a sudden he hears him flying over him, and then he tries to go for air rocket. Nice move by Aaron. Completely avoiding the peeker. Halo doesn't like to use the little spray, or I don't know what to call it, the beam, the blaster. I don't think I've seen him use it. It's really solid. It's like a nail gun. Yeah, not many people expect that, but Doom is amazing on this map. He can double jump between a lot of spots that you wouldn't normally prepare for, so he's super good. Like DM6, there's some double jump between areas. You're like, oh, okay, that's a possibility. I better wait for that. But here, it's like, oh, you can do that. I didn't know that. Kind of thing. Anyway.
You win.
Aaron's up 1-0. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'd say a pretty solid game. Oops, you guys saw that. I'm a little bit off my game today. The standard Halo falls off the map. Alright, let's see what the next maps are. Visor Slash. That, I'd say, is probably in favor of Halo, for sure. Yeah, Halo. I think Halo. I think Halo's going to win this map. He's a really solid Slash player. His movement is really good. That's a positive about him. He does fly really quickly across the map. He does get to the position he needs to be. Big Aaron. Aaron boy. Big Aaron is playing Visor against the Slash. I would not recommend it, but if it's something you have to do, just do it. But highly not recommended. Against the Slash, the mobility is too strong. It's way too strong. Is that off center? It's bothering me now. Is it off center? No, it's centered. It's only off by 1 pixel. There's nothing I can do about that.
3, 2, 1.
I guess we'll start off on Halo. People don't do this, do they? Oh, yes, they do. That was, they didn't read the patch notes. Ooh. Nice rocket. His flicks are really nutty. Good rails. That is a solid start. That's a really good start. Everything on the map's gone, too. Except for that green, if he gets to it. He'll get to it. He needs to deny it. And then Aaron going straight for heavy. I thought he would go for rail, but he can see across the map. He goes for heavy. And Slash should have been able to get there in time, but this is a mistake from Aaron. He got a little bit fortunate because of Halo's movement blunder. It's not a big deal, though. He does do a lot of damage. And he doesn't go for the green again. He's chasing. He needs to understand the stacks. Good rail, though. Wow. And Aaron gets the hell out of there. Could have killed. It could have gone either way. Halo hitting a lot of solid rails. Aaron having HMG would have deleted the Slash. Play here. Okay. Oh, well, I was going to say it's okay because he hits the rail, but nope, he misses it. Aaron trying to get some chip damage in a really awkward angle. Not really favored for him. Nice movement from Halo. Good air rocket. Trading damage. That sucks. He might die. Is he gonna die? Oh, the rail comes out. Almost. Almost going in Halo's favor. Halo goes straight for the rocket. That's risky. That's risky. But he does get heavy from it, too. And Aaron looking a little hurt. He's going over. Straight for that rocket. Yeah, get that rocket. Halo is doing laps around this side of the map. Jesus. Almost catches him off, pulls the HMG out, and he actually takes the rail, so leave this fight. Sure of it. Oh, wait, he comes back. He's going aggressive. I feel like Halo underestimates the stacks of his opponent a lot. Oh, that sucks. Hey, Water Glob. This I feel this Halo needs to, like, in a lot of situations he'll do a lot of damage, but it's like, oh, why is he not dead yet? Because he's grabbing the green, he's grabbing the heavy, he's grabbing these bubbles. You do a lot of good damage. You need to take advantage of the damage and get the item so you can go kill him, because he'll do a lot of damage, and then you're 100 HP, and you still try to chase against a guy who's 150, who's like running to a mega. Nice rockets. How's the challenge going? This is the first match, so pretty decent. Aaron bowling Halo away. I think Halo was looking to grab a green or mega here, but Halo at the ground. Should go down. Aaron misses the rail, so Halo will live. Nice rail again. If he hit another one, that would have been solid. Like, he'd be in such a good position. He does it, but he keeps himself alive at least, though. He's trying to fight for this mega. Oh, Aaron has no more rails. Nice rockets, rail. Yep, that was clutch as fuck. Super clutch. You can see the slash movement in play. He's giving it up too easily. So now Aaron has a great chance to get back into this game. Needed to try to hit some damage there. Even if it, like, conceding, even though he's conceding, he needed to do something. Now, yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. If he hit a rail, that second rocket would have killed him. Aaron gets a better spawn. It's one of those things to think about. You gotta make sure that, like, you're in a good position for the next fight. Like, you can't think, all right, well, I'll just leave him alone for now because I'll fight him later. But he's gonna have a huge stack if you don't do any damage. Oh, nice damage. Oh, the tribal. That's a smart move. That's actually sick. That's so sick from Halo. The jump down as Aaron is falling, he falls with him, and so it's a super hard angle to hit with the rockets, and he LGs him straight to the ground. That was sick. Gets him the lead because of that. Hits a good rail, and here he can just stick around a bit. He's got good positioning. He's got all the ammo he needs. He's cutting off the weapons. I like this. Although he gets a little aggressive. I like the cutting off, but he didn't need to chase for that extra damage at rocket. So now that puts him in a bad position for this mega. He's in. Oh, he's giving up heavy too. Oh no. The timing's off again for Halo, but his combat is pretty solid and movement. Gives up a lot of guns to Aaron. Aaron in a good spot here to fight for control once again. Halo might be giving it up too easily. So passive. It's a rail. Doesn't matter. That mega's going to Aaron. That green on Cat would have gone to Aaron too, but I guess he goes the other route. Halo, I'm not sure of item times. He's just flying around the map. He doesn't really do anything right now. But soon, like, if Aaron catches him, he's gonna have to do something beforehand. Like, he has to prepare for this inevitable fight. Aaron will push upon. Ooh. No damage is traded at all, and Halo's gonna get out of dodge. I like this play. Trying to do something. Get a timing on Mega, but he has it now. Only takes a little bit of tickle damage. Aaron chasing super hard for this kill, and Halo doing so much damage. Oh my god, he just needs to get in there. Oh, and he gets the rail. Doesn't matter. This Halo is fast. Exactly, he's so fast. Halo's great. Not great combat. Yeah. And a good spawn frag. He's in a commanding position now. He needs to make sure he's got the mega time down. He needs to get these item times down. Nice. It's a little scary. Okay, he lost a lot of health for that. So he didn't need to take that fight. Oh no, this is on. Yeah, it's gonna get killed. Yeah, he's probably not aware of that spawn, because I wasn't aware of that spawn. I've never seen anyone spawn on rail there. This map. He's got good guns now, he does good damage. And great position. Like, just everything is so good right now for him. He can get that green, he can go straight for Mega. Or go Mega, then the green. Either way. Nice rail. And he is looking to push now. He looks like he's starting to warm up. He's making good pushes, making good decisions. The timings are better now. And he's not chasing frag, he doesn't need to. So that's good. Aaron has such a huge stack right now. Halo, oh no. It's gonna cost him, the movement cost him a lot of health there. Has to give him Mega. He really wanted rockets. Nice rail. Again. He's hitting some good rails. I'm gonna check the percentage right now. 44%, not bad, but 34 rails fired. So a lot of rails, a lot of rail damage. Halo steals the heavy away. That's kind of hilarious. Aaron wanted to get aside to catch it. It does end up working out in the end for him, but it's kind of funny if you think about it. Aaron went to get vials so he could figure out where Halo was at to make sure like he doesn't probably get items or get a good push, but he ended up doing that to find out, oh, he's still in the heavy anyway. But he does catch him out because of the sides. If it's a rail, it's clutch. A one frag game. Hale's shouldn't have revealed himself because now Aaron's gonna find him and maybe catch him. Good movement from Halo. Keeps himself alive in the game. One frag on Aaron. It'd be a really good win if he can get this. We should hear the drop down. He goes for a direct and it's gonna cost him. Oh no. The rocket placement there is what killed him, not the positioning. The positioning wasn't perfect, but it was, you know, decent enough to get himself like you have a lot of sound cues in that spot so you could run away. But he stayed for the fight, and if he's gonna do that, he needs to place the rocket not for a direct, but on something that'll knock him up. Something that'll hit at his feet, bounce him around, and so that way when he keeps pushing, he's gonna take more rocket damage. Aaron was, or he could obviously just, you know, not give up the kill like that. Oh, Hale's gonna lose. He went for the Mega, he went for the all-in, he's gonna throw the game. Because of that, he had such a good lead, and then he threw it. 2-0 for Aaron. That's a big sad, honestly. Halo was doing so well, and then he was just throwing frag after frag, and then Aaron was able to capitalize on that. Control, definitely in Aaron's favor. Something that Halo needs to work on. Or what is Davis doing? Oh yeah, a Holden game. You get that aggressive, you need to aim a lot more. No, okay. Let me see. I want to watch another game. I think I'll watch. I'd like to watch like Legacy and whoever wins between Zeus Piccolo and Grimjo. Genkata ZY, yeah, could be good too. So I feel like it's not really like an aim thing. It's more of like the decision of when he's pushing is the problem, right? So like he has great, he'll have an idea like I want to push this, but he doesn't know like he doesn't have a good reason, you know. He'll have some good damage in, but it's not like, oh, like he's thinking, he doesn't have the full picture set up yet, right? So he only has a small piece of it. So he sees that piece, that little bit of information, and he'll take that and just all in for that kill and give up everything else on the map. And it's like, then he loses item time because he made a push maybe, and then he backs up, and then he didn't even see them grab the item, or he'll leave his position to get an item. Well, it's not always that he didn't know where he was at. Sometimes he knew where he was at. He pushes in, and he tries to go for the kill, and he all-ins for that fight, that specific fight. And if he got the kill, it'd be great, but it's like really difficult. Like, let's say right here, for example. Flame hits 2 good rails. But let's assume like maybe Holden gets out, right? Holden gets out here. And then Holden gets the heavy and Flame still pushes in. Like he just all in to right here, L rail is. He might actually do that. And it's gonna cost him, yeah, like he's gonna give up a kill like that. Now he doesn't know when heavy is, and then Holden has a great position to get this mega. Except he kind of gives it up. He's playing super safe. I respect it, but like he needs to bully. The bully goes down. He needs to make sure he doesn't do things like that because then eventually it will just start adding up, and it was adding up against Aaron. Aaron was getting a lot of damage, a lot of kills, getting control because Halo was giving it up to him. He didn't even need to. That was nice rockets. He should have died. So like the situational awareness is needs to be worked on. Because again, like he had that piece. I hit 2 rails on him, so I have to go in, right? Well, he went in. He didn't realize heavy was up for him, and the green was up. So as soon as he got some damage in, he died immediately. And now Holden has everything. Like he gave up. It was only like what 4-2, 5-2. I think it was 4-2. But now it's like getting out of control. The kills that Holden's getting because of that one decision that he made. And not like Holden, like, oh, like, hey, I have, I have good, like, he recognized the situation. It could even be like, oh, you're gonna die. Okay, I got to kill. But like, maybe they both realize that how much impact that kill had. Holden just takes the kill, but now, like, look how many kills he's getting even more. He might, okay, Flame needs to hit another rail. But yeah, like Holden, it has such a huge lead now just because of that one decision pushing rail, and now he's given up everything. And it's pretty much over. Is the mic cutting out? Noise gate or something? I don't think I'm. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm talking pretty loud. You're fresh. Yeah, I don't know, cause Flame is tilting. Sorry, I was typing real quick. Why Anarchy 106 starting health? So when you kit, you gain 1 max starting health. Like it's not even a huge impact, honestly. Like it's a minor thing that helps him out a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. Like honestly, it's pretty balanced. Yeah, but he kits, he'll get a 50 extra HP, and it'll be like a mega. It'll go over, but it'll give you 1 max HP as well. Yeah, he's pretty solid. It's not like it helps out when you're out of control mainly, and it's like makes you a really good late game character when you're fighting. So like, oh, you get like over the course of the game, maybe you get like 112 if you keep doing the kit, right? Like game, 7.5 minutes in, like you get 112. So like out of control, you'll take that little bit of extra damage, which should help. Caffeine a lot. A lot of things like that. Just eat a normal diet.
Prepare to fight.
Don't eat any like crazy stuff. Don't like try to drink a monster before a match. It's not really smart.
Begins in 3,
Although I had to admit today I had to drink coffee because I had bad sleep just to keep myself alive for this. And you guys, I'm committed to the work, to the stream. Oh yeah. Anyway, score. This is the first time I've seen this Diego Castaneda guy play, so I'm really curious. Wow, nice rail. I like that. He's setting up positioning for this rocket, making sure that Zeus cannot get... I'm just going to call him Joe Grizzly, because it's going to be easier, less confusing. Yeah, no, I don't take any of that, and I stay away from all that because I feel like it affects me too much. I get jittery when I get caffeine, so I stay away from it. So anyway, the match. Joe is holding T, and so is Diego. Ooh, he's catching him off guard. He did not expect that. I don't know why he turned away from that. Like, there's no other way he could come other than port, and if he ports, he hears him, he hits a rail, whatever. He could run away. That's a little bit of a mishap from Joe. Like, he didn't need to be watching that angle. Typical advice. No, that's actually true. You need that testosterone to help you play better. That's actually a fact, Dilly. Oh, Diego is making a bit of a mistake. He gave up positioning on the T area. He should have held. He should have held on the Mega originally and then get a kill and then go to T. But he went to T immediately and then he gave up the Mega. He tried to push it in. So Joe, oh, Diego catches up Joe. It's gonna be a good frag here. That's nice. Oh, that rocket though. Diego's in a lot of trouble here. Can't really get this Mega. Oh no, that's not good. Ooh, he gets it. Okay. He's going aggressive. He's making a mistake. Nice rocket, but it's not enough. Joe is it's a lot of back and forth between these two. I don't know who's gonna win it yet. Joe is in a sick rail. That's really nice. That's just a solid spawn kill. Do I need more testosterone? I don't know, do you want more testosterone? You could just get some, I guess. You know, they sell at the store, right? Nice rail again. He's hitting pretty solid rail. I want to see percentage. 100%! Okay. I'm gonna focus on the game, right, guys? You guys are joking. I should do coaching. I wanted to do coaching. I'm trying to work on it. Okay, so this is a good spot for him. He needs to plan out. Okay, what could he be doing? Yes, he figured it out, and he set up for it. Good, nice, very good. He's just holding this area here. I like this. Oh, he hesitated a second. He thought he was gonna go below him and wanted to get some damage. A hesitation cost him more than, like, he gave up, oh, never mind, Diego's throwing his health away. Yeah, this is great for Joe. So, in that situation, he was trying to back up and rail him while he was under him, but, you know, Diego's not going to just go under him and try to hit a damage. He wants to go for the Mega. So, Joe looks down, and then Diego goes immediately up the pad, so then that's when Joe, like, gives up the rail angle. Diego was able to get out. And get a rail. He could have done a lot more damage onto the heavy, but he just jumped straight into an LG and took a, you know, basically all his life is gone. So Diego in a bit of trouble here. He has the heavy, but he has no health. And Joe doesn't persist to do damage. He just gives it up. I like it. He'll set up on this Mega. Diego's not gonna be able to do anything. Doesn't go for the green at T, though that's still up. Diego could go for it, yes he is. And a little bit of a, you know, could have bullied it and just taken it away from Diego and he'd be weak here, but this decent stack isn't gonna be good for him. Oh, he catches him. Rockets are good. He should get the kill here. Yep, there it is. Mega's in a few seconds. I think Diego should take a rail here. No, oh, okay. Joe misses the rail. Diego gonna get this. Okay, he doesn't go for the rail. I lied. That would have been predictable. So Diego doing pretty decently, honestly, but he's not hitting enough damage in these fights. He'll do good damage, but then like he'll not run away. try and do more damage. He'll just commit to the fight. That's a good rail. So this is a good start. Now he makes sure he puts himself at an angle that he cannot take a lot of damage from. He misses the rail. That's a good old G from Joe, and it's gonna get him killed. Diego there tries to go for the second rail, but that's a really difficult rail to hit. And even if you do hit it, you're in a bad position and you'll take a lot of damage. Joe throws the totem mid-fight. Takes an extra direct that he didn't need to. But it's whatever, he's still alive. Hits the rail. Hits another one. Okay. Diego, 8 damage. He's fine. I don't think he knows where he's at. He thought, okay, so he hit a rocket now. He should have an idea where he's coming from. Yeah, he does. Doesn't hit a lot of LG, so he doesn't get the kill. But it's okay, he bullies him. He's delaying the heavy unnecessarily. And now Mega is probably going to go to the hands of Diego. The setup here is good from Diego. Oh no, he needs to just back up. And yeah, he doesn't overextend. Joe does hit a nice rail onto him, but Diego's still okay. Has to be careful. I like how he slows it down there. Diego, he doesn't go up immediately, because if Joe heard that, he would have dropped, hit a rail, and then just backed away. That would have been a free rail for him. So Diego playing a little smart. He noticed the little small things there. Not a hesitation. That was intentional. Ooh, pair of rails. Goes to Joe. Diego. Oh, God. 81% before he missed that rail. Nice rockets. Diego's going to go down. What week is this? This is week 6. It'd be fun if they had a fatality. That'd be good. PsyGib should do crouching. So Diego's just caught out. I don't think... Yeah, he's just going to try and... Yeah. Okay, well I was going to say he's going to try and run away, but... it's called GG. Rail percentage, 77% for Joe Grizzly. Jesus. Hitting every rail he needs to. But yeah, Gilsack, this is week 6. Also, Can Kick, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I delayed it so long. 15 minutes ago. Jesus, I'm bad. You can hate me a little bit if you want. It's fine. Next, he says. I know, Jesus. 77% rail. That's solid. Joe's hitting hard. So, even though he had Doom, he wasn't able to, like, use the double jump effectively. He double jumped a few times, like, to rotate, but he never had a good push with it. Ooh, this is a hard matchup for Joe, honestly. I think the first one was difficult, but a lot more doable than this one. This one's going to be tough. This is one of Scale's better maps. He has very little trouble, like, in the matchups. I imagine how much points I could get if I will have 77 rail. Yeah. I mean, if you, like, people think, like, oh, Quake's all about aim. It's not, like, it's a lot of pieces, but if you're hitting everything, like, whatever your opponent's doing doesn't matter a lot of the time. If you hit 100% rail and you're killing them at every single, like, before major items or during the major items, like, you're golden. Yeah, with 77 rail, it's hard to lose. Exactly. I hit 91% on rail on land. That was pretty solid. I shot a lot of shots. I shot a lot. I shot a lot that game, and I was just tearing it up. I was excited. Uh-oh. Yeah, Joe is caught out and dies immediately. I think Diego's not gonna get this Mega, but he can do damage. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, okay, he's fine. So don't do anything predictable, and you'll be okay. Okay, he hears him. He just has to run away. Almost takes the rail there. That was a little scary. Joe's probably not happy about that. The pad heavies right now. I like this. He doesn't go straight for the green. He gets positioning on the heavy. Oh, he takes the rail though. He has to concede it. Oh, don't take a rail again, please. Thank God. Whew. You're fine. He's a little bit panicky. Like his aim, his movements, or his mouse movements are very jittery. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. He's at starting stack, so he's not in a bad position to like deal a lot of damage. And he's got a lot of guns. Has to be careful. That's a nice trap by Joe, but he doesn't hit damage actually. So it's not a nice trap by Joe. Rockets are too far ahead, too early. Nice LG from Joe. A good ult. Not a high percentage, but it does end up a kill, so it doesn't really matter. Joe's overextending here to get this kill. Almost takes another rail. It takes two. Third one would have been really like crucial. Would have been killer for Joe. Diego's gonna push right in. The charge comes out, and it's a trade. And Joe gets the better spawn. Probably just needs to give up Mega. He needs to get his guns here. Can't really rush it, but he can get a timing. Okay, he saw him drop. He knows the timing now. Playing it slow. He drops right into an LG of Diego. Diego. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, that was actually closer than it should have been. Joe was destroyed. Oh no, he gets caught out with the rail and he died. Joe straight the frag again. Is this a league? This is challengers. This is like a one of the qualifiers for the challengers playoff bracket. Well, comes out from Joe. LG is pretty solid from Diego. Oh, they're both so weak. Diego actually wants to get the kill, and Joe thinks. Oh. Oh wow. Joe was in the favor for a little bit there. That tiny bit of health he had. This is going to be an interesting game. Diego trades the kill again. And Joe is just running in with a shotgun. Actually just destroys Diego, and he gets a better stack out of this. Okay. And yeah, it's just a high octane, high paced match. It's crazy. As soon as the kill comes out, either one just, the other one just comes in for the refrag, and then the other one comes in for the refrag. It's constant. Neither wants to give up control, really. Both looking to, like, solidify themselves in this game, making sure they get control. But when they do that, they take so much damage for it. Not really disrespect play, but more so, like, they're confident in themselves. Nice rockets from both. Joe does finally get the kill and take the lead. It's top 2 from each week, yeah. And the next week it's top 4. But this week's, yeah. Joe is not paying attention. He's caught out again. He's gonna get fragged. Ooh, he steals the heavy though. That's a big win. That's a big win for Joe. Fortunately, he spawned at the rail and not at the LG, so he can't steal this Mega and green away from Diego. Diego giving up the rockets there. Didn't really need to. And a green that he didn't need to. If he came in, bullied away Joe, he would have been a gold for this next heavy. But he goes for the screen instead and tries to push for the heavy through the portal. Is he going to get it? Joe is caught off guard. Rockets are solid from Diego. A lot of, again, high octane, a lot of trading, a lot of back and forth. Joe ulted that fight too. Oh, that RJ hurt me. Nice rail. Finally does steal the Mega. That's a better spawn for him. Diego's nervous right now, I can tell. He's so jittery. Why did you drink coffee this morning? Why? This is why you don't drink coffee, guys. It makes your aim super jittery. Oh, the LG's good. He's gonna give up positioning on this Mega, and he's gonna just leave. I like that idea. Ooh! He almost got railed. Or took a direct. He almost hit a rail while taking a direct. Would have been not a good trade, I'd say, considering the position Joe was in. Getting the Mega, that green, getting high ground. Diego does not give a damn. Ports right through. Joe is Zeus Bigelow, yes. Heavy's up in a second. I think he wants to push this. He wants to be aggressive. Joe is completely caught off guard again. Oh, the RJ. Oh, my lord. Diego, calm down, man. Calm down. And Diego's gonna... No, port. Yes. He will get this kill, even though... Oh, no damage from Joe. Like, this is so crazy. You can tell both players are confident in their ability to get these kills. They're going in, and they get the kills. That's what they need. Nice rocket placement. I don't think he's charged yet, actually. I'm thinking about it. Diego doesn't look like he wants to charge this map much. Oh, once. He charged once. I remember now. I remember. Heavy... Yeah, he forgot the timing of it. I think he just wants this mega. I think he just likes the mega area. After this fight, I want to check the stats for the item pickups. Okay, looks like it's not going to happen. Joe's slowing it down again. Slowing it down finally. Okay, so he's gotten 5 megas and 20 light armors. Let me repeat that. He's got 20 light armors. 20. God damn. Good old from Joe. Keep himself alive. It was a desperate play, but he had to do it. Like, he had to do it to keep himself alive, so I liked it. Good response. Got it out in time. Nice rails from Joe, actually. That's sick. He had no business to be there, but he comes in and rails Diego 3 times. And I think he's going to back out from this heavy. Oh, what am I talking about? He's going to go right in for the kill. Yeah, he's going to be late to this, so he's giving it up. Little stutter from the decision making and movement, messing up his grabbing up that bubble. He does get the kill, actually. Diego throwing away frags. Maybe a little bit frustrated. I wouldn't say tilted, but frustrated for sure. Nice damage. Again, he's putting himself in fights he doesn't like actually have a say in, but he's doing a lot of damage. He's in an okay spot right now. Unless he gets pushed like this. Nice shotgun. It should be a lot of damage. Even if he dies. Oh, it would have been way better if he died there. Way better. This is favoring Diego so much. Oh, wow. He actually gets the heavy. I always cast these yes fire X. Again, needs to think about that. He's going to be in a bad position when he pushes through that little choke. That little health, he could lose everything. He's very fortunate Diego hasn't punished harder than he has. Ult comes out. It's super desperate. Super desperate. That was not necessary to ult there. Needed to die. Items are up for both sides. And no damage is traded, so Diego gonna get the mega, and Joe really wanted to steal that heavy. I'd say that as soon as he heard that pad, might have wanted to turn around and deny Joe of that heavy. But now Joe's in a decent spot, and he's gonna get guns here because Diego's given up positioning on everything, and he's lost all of his health. It's a big order to ask to come back into this. Joe has such good positioning for the items, for both of them. Even if Diego pushes this, he backs up to the mega. Diego pushes the mega, he can back up to the heavy. So he's in a good spot. Oh, nice play from Joe. Diego, even if he pushes up there, Joe has the ult, so that would have gotten a lot of damage, and even the kill probably. Oh, this is a good charge. Oh, and again, the high octane is back. Back again. Diego does not, when he speeds it up, he does a lot better, but when he slows it down, it seems like it struggles a little bit, so he's setting the pace again. Joe not prepared for it. Or I guess he was prepared that one shot. No, he wasn't prepared. What am I talking about? He died. Joe will get both majors, so a little bit of trouble for Diego. Situation is in the favor of Joe. The percentages real quick. Scratch that. Positioning is in Diego's favor here, though. Support from Joe's in. The ult comes out. Diego should not fight this. A lot of trouble. He's gonna die here. No charge, and he's gonna throw the frag away. End the game. It was such a close game. He was doing so well, and then in the end there, he didn't need to be at the mega. He lost timing on it. Yeah, it was definitely a mistime. 100% a mistime. And that decision cost him so much.
I've seen base play Galena here quite a bit.
Yeah. Base loves it here.
Prepare to fight.
Alright, who are you starting off on?
I guess it's on Joe Grizzly, so I'll leave it on that.
Round begins in
Alright, Mr. Joe, here we go.
2, 1, fight.
I guess the rail spawn pretty standard. They're gonna split the items, although... Oh, Joe going for the sneaky totem right now.
But it falls off the map, so it's just pretty much gone.
Yeah, a bit of a waste. Still gets heavy though, so not too much.
He does hit the rail though, so that like gives him a little bit of map control. George doesn't want to challenge it for the rocket, so that's basically saves him in this map all the control he had.
They're gonna split it again though. One's gonna take Mega side and the other on heavy.
He is a little late to the Mega though. I'm a little surprised, and George doesn't recognize it, so he doesn't punish it.
Yeah, he traded a Mega for a rail there. Oh, good drop of the gun there. Might get a frag.
I like that turret placement too. He throws it before the fight happens. Oop, and there's a kill.
Yeah, he boxed him in and really forced Kalina to be super out of her element. She was lucky to live that long.
Yeah. It was a nice play.
Joe's pretty out of control here. Oh, giving a position away takes a rail for it too.
Nice rail.
Really needs to leave here.
Yeah, the aggressive play is smart. Oh, he messes the RJ up. That's costing him a lot.
Yeah, lost all the stack he just won from picking up that hit.
I don't agree with that totem placement because I guess he's not railable, but now like he doesn't have a totem for this next fight if anything comes up.
He's doing damage, but he's losing all the items.
Oh yeah. I'd be surprised if he shows up here, like to fight for this heavy. He does.
He does. Doesn't show up a whole lot though, just peeks it very quickly. Totem scares him away. Ooh, George taking position, hitting an excellent rail there.
Yeah, I like this. He's bullying him away from these items, and he's trying to keep him as low as possible.
He's playing a good fundamental game. He's playing good and slow, making sure he doesn't lose the item.
And he's not giving up too much now. Like earlier, he was taking a lot of damage, but here it's just a lot of chip damage. Gets an item and just keeps on back and forth. Doesn't need to do anything crazy. Slowing it down a bit too.
He's a little out of position to this Mega, but he's way outstacked. That rocket evens things up a lot. Joe steals away the Mega. Evens up the stacks fairly even. Joe has no armor whatsoever, which can be a real big side factor here. George giving a lot of respect, gonna lose out on the heavy.
I always feel this heavy side is a very difficult position to be in after you grab it. It's not really a lot of places you can go to get towards the Mega. But I guess you just run at them and that works too. Now, what do I know?
He kind of took advantage of the fact that George was at T and just kind of snuck out below. He gets the Mega here too, so George kind of, he's grabbing items, but he's taking a lot of damage for it. So our stacks are still relatively, especially after that fragment. Wow. A little shaky on the LG here. It does end up going down to Joe, who does pay for that heavy pretty dear.
He does so much damage though. I think the Mega's gonna go to George here. I don't know if Joe... Yeah, Joe's definitely not gonna go for it. He's just gonna back away.
Yeah, he's far too low to go up that jump pad. He does get this LG side armor, so it's still fairly even.
There's some information. Oh, he does get the other green too, so he's come back from it now.
And again, we're fighting over this heavy, and I agree with what you said earlier too. After you take heavy, this is a very unfortunate side of the map. Not a lot of options, very easy to get cut off. Which is exactly what happens, and he should be able to secure this Mega. Jump down a little early, but it doesn't look like George wants to push for it. Except he does, he's just late.
Yeah, a late push. It's not going to be really good. He might get some damage in, but I think he's staying around too long. It's a good rail, and another one. Wow.
Joe had the right idea. He was kind of baiting the Mega and trying to do as much damage as he could, but George hit two really nice. And again, takes the heavy and has really nowhere to go. That rocket really saves him.
The totem. Even now, he goes for the clutch rail, but he doesn't hit it. Unfortunate.
rail at that close for range. I will always advise against it. And OG will push him away, and Joe maintains his control here. He nets himself a frag also.
If it's his rail, that'd be really good for him.
Yeah, he'll really be able to start snowballing. Yep, and there it is. Just trying to bait out more damage. It's going to have a really healthy split between Mega and Heavy Armor as a result, though, so he can actually really capitalize on this control. Should be able to completely lock out George.
Yep. Most people will try to get that Mega. I've noticed, like, before, they try to all in and fight for it, do damage, but it's probably a little bit better that he backs out. Does take a rail, though, so he's in a terrible position. Ooh, almost takes a rail.
Lucky that Joe didn't hit that rail, he would have been really screwed. Noel hits it a little bit later and gets himself heavy. Again, the split is super, super far between. So as long as Joe's paying attention to the items, he shouldn't lose either.
I actually noticed that George cleared out all the totems that Joe had, so he can't get that Mega Stack from it. He's speeding the game up a bit. He's going to start throwing a little bit more frags he probably wants to. Keeps at the pace. Good damage, but not enough.
Good damage, but I mean, Joe still has 64 armor and he's got his back to the heavy here. Ultimately, I don't think it's going to pay out for George very quickly. He is speeding it up, which is good, but he needs to be doing more damage on these items, or he's going to keep staying out of control.
Joe's really late to this Mega. Wow.
Kind of fortunate that George didn't steal that Mega.
He's fortunate he didn't hit the rail either. The bounce up to that rail would have been a really sick combo and almost probably brought him in the game, I'd assume.
Would have been very hard for George to come back, and even as it is, these cheeky fights these guys are doing. Oh, that rocket!
What in the hell? Oh, man. Okay. So George, he's not giving up yet. He's fighting it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got an inside shot at taking, he can come back and win this. He's got to make excellent decisions, and that damage is really down to 4 health on Joe. This should definitely be a frag. There's no way it's not.
Messing up a little bit, though. There it is.
Yeah, that was sloppy. It was a little late to close out, but he does secure the frag.
He gives it the heavy? No. Oh, he's gonna die here. He mistimed the heavy and the Mega. He swapped them. Then now he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Joe's gonna get the heavy. He should get the heavy. Wow, a little out of position here. Yeah, he definitely needs to look at that Mega. He's got 2 minutes left. He one clean frag and some spawn control, and he could definitely take it out. Decent rockets, but he's railable. Doesn't want to keep this.
That was an aggressive port. He really wanted to get that damage in. Did he crash?
He might have crashed. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, he's back now.
Was stuck. Oh, that's unfortunate. So Joe kills him and basically ruins his comeback. Oh, maybe here it is.
He's gotta get some amazing shots here. There we go. Some amazing shots lined up, and George makes it 3-6. Minute and a half to go.
Yeah, he's playing pretty solidly. Like, I'm impressed by this, honestly. Like, the Joe that I know was, no offense to him, was a gold player, so like I didn't expect him to put such a good fight against Joe, but it's happening, and he's playing smart. He's just making a few mishaps here and there that are costing him way too much.
Still, though, his play has improved significantly, because I do remember what you're talking about. He used to be a very aggressive. He just wanted to bully people. And now he's playing good fundamentals, paying attention to the items, making sure he doesn't give up any positions, or at least trying not to give up any bad positions. But at this point, 7-3, 40 seconds left. Joe really just has to play really slow here, and he should take the W. And actually gets a bonus constellation frag, so...
Yeah, George having to go like for the all-in if he had wanted a chance, but doesn't work out. He does lose the frag and lose any chance.
It was unfortunate that he got stuck there, and and Joe killing him, but I don't know if it would have made a whole lot of difference. He was already really low, so even if he wasn't getting stuck, he would have been at high risk in the position he was in.
Yeah, that is true, but I figure, like, in my mind, maybe he gets a kill, then, like, he gets another lucky spawn kill and just chains it.
Oh, definitely. There was definitely an opportunity there. George saying GG's. I'm not sure if he's going to forfeit the second map. I'm not sure if the stuck issue is like an internet thing for him or something. So I guess we'll.
Yeah, hope not. Like, he's playing well. Like, I don't think he should give it up. Oh, okay, no, he's still playing.
Okay, well, you just typed GG, so I thought it was.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, so I must have just been typo. Alright, cool. So, still got another game. Potentially a third one if George wins this. Who is Joe? Yeah, Joe Grizzly is Zeus Bigelow. I don't know about you, but I always feel like this matchup is interesting because it's like sometimes the Nyx is way, way more favored, but other times the Doom is more favored. Like
I think in this matchup, it really depends on who gets the first frag and can like really get the control running. Because if Nyx gets control first and she can maintain control of those hourglasses and run the major items, it's so hard for even with his mobility. I feel like because as soon as you get a favorable fight, she'll just pop invisibility.
I feel like it's more dependent on like the player itself, like being rail heavy. Like the rail heavy player on Doom is way better than the Nyx.
Round begins in.
Oh, for sure, yeah. If you have excellent rail as Doom, you can really negate a lot of the advantage that Nyx would give you.
You trade even damage, and it's like the next fight, she's basically nothing, and then you just push in again with the bigger stack, slightly bigger stack, mind you.
Very true. I started off on Joe. I'm not sure where you're at. Pretty slow standard start, though. We got the rail and then the eventual heavy pickup. Pretty delayed major items on both.
Oh, yeah, really? Oh, he catches them out. Almost.
Yeah, George. George completely caught unawares. Didn't think he'd be down there at all.
I guess to be fair, you wouldn't expect your opponent to just be sitting at shotgun waiting for you.
Especially after both majors are taken. Like, what are you doing there?
Yeah. Like, he probably thought he was going to be at heavy, grabbing it really late or something, and then try to rail it. So, pretty fortunate he doesn't die because the Nyx invis and all that.
Very, very slow start from both players. Swapping the major items here, but no real damage done at all. Both players have all the major guns.
I think that's a lot of respect shown between them.
Yeah, neither of them wants to be the first one to go down here, that's for sure.
Joe going for damage, but misses everything and takes some of his own.
Yeah, he closed the gap, but George popped the invisibility and hits that rail. This could be very bad, and George takes first frag.
Wow, it's pretty, I wouldn't say a clean kill, but it's a very nice start for him, and he's in a solid position to keep his control, keep his health.
Really needs to capitalize on weapon control at this point, but I don't think Joe has a lightning gun yet, although he will go secure himself a railgun, which is really what he wants.
Yeah, I think that's a bigger win than getting an LG. This, using the double jump, just maintaining the upper area, denying the Doom. Like, dropping down will cost you a lot, and he's probably gonna lose out on the heavy here because of that.
If he does take heavy, yeah, I was gonna say he'd take a lot of damage for it, so he wisely backs up and should secure himself a Mega, I hope.
He's slowing it down a little bit. Doesn't want to rush the Mega immediately. So a small delay between them.
Well, he should have a time on both. He saw Doom drop, so he should know when both is. So he might be gunning for an RA play here shortly. Oh, but the Doom drops. Joe hits some good damage, wipes out George's armor stack.
Yeah. He didn't want to have a gun out that would make noise and have Joe aware where he's at, so he held MG. Probably not the best weapon. Maybe a shotgun or nail gun that close range.
He does have a super shotgun.
Oh no, no invis.
Doesn't have invisibility.
And the push.
Joe tied it up.
That was a good push by him. It's
yeah,
a bit
I like
risky.
that he went to the bottom jump pad and he kind of sat there for a second, like he waited to kind of figure out where he was.
Yeah, I think Joe or George should understand the priority. He needed to be on Mega, waiting for it. And Joe recognized that he was just way out of position and caught him off with that trap.
Yep, bad positioning gets you another one. And Joe, iron grip on control. So it looks like George is kind of just hiding out. He wants to slow the game down to a crawl.
Oh, that's a good rail. And it completely denies this railgun from George, and looks like Joe's gonna push in. Invis does come out.
It was a little greedy of George to sit up there. Yeah, I was gonna say that'll get you dead.
Yeah, he really wanted that rail. He just needed, as soon as he took that rail, the rail damage rather, just back out, try to get something else done. Because Joe was completely prepared for it.
Absolutely, yeah. As soon as he took that rail, he was done. And staying in that position obviously costed him. And it has cost him further as Joe maintains control and gets another frag out of it. A little bit out of position here, might lose heavy, but George was too slow, maybe didn't know time.
Yeah, when he was getting pushed by Joe there, I think just like he should know the timings of the heavy, so backing up into it and sealing it would have been a super good play, and he would have possibly had some control gained back from that, but he does just give up a frag again, and Joe gets it heavy. Looking pretty solid right now.
Positioning mistakes from George have kind of been costing him quite a bit. He's doing some cute nail jumps to go get him a rail, but I think it's doing more damage than good for him. And Joe slows down to a crawl, holds bridge, hears him grab our... George will hit a solid rocket, but this is definitively Joe's RA.
That's a really aggressive invis, but it does actually win him the mega probably. Oh, Joe just goes up anyway, and he knocks down George. It's really fortunate for him.
Very, very lucky. Yeah, he should probably be dead here, but George himself kind of made some movement mistakes there and got knocked off.
Oh, that's so unfortunate for George, or Joe, that is.
Yeah,
the rail.
It's a little too high. Yep, he should have had him there.
But that aggressive rail play from George actually does get him control, and like, if he didn't hit that rail, Joe would have just plowed into Mega easily and got the kill, and then, you know, and some probably, but looks like it does favor George just slightly.
George is getting really aggressive here. He's left Mega up the whole time. Joe should have heard and seen the tail end of it. Yeah, that's
Rocket's
a little sloppy here.
Yeah, for both players, super awkward. But
yeah, both players struggling to hit their shots there. Joe's pretty low here. I don't know how I feel about this. Both major items have been up for a while. Joe successfully takes the Mega, and looks like George will go get the heavy.
yeah, George getting a little bit desperate, tried to get a rail there before he left, could have cost him pretty much everything he gained in those fights.
I like the respect that he's showing Joe, knowing that, you know, if we get to 8 minutes and you've got 3 frags, this will
Yeah, Aaron, if you want to wait, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, he kind of he outplayed himself, so to speak. So getting that kill at Lightning gonna really cost him. He might die here, and that's another frag for Joe. And unless George gets a really clean kill here within the next minute and a half, I think Joe can probably pretty comfortably run this as long as he denies rail for the mix.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, the long-range game for Joe is so much better right now. HMG is, like, probably George's only saving grace, if he can, like, hit him. But it looks like he doesn't even want to deny rail. He just kind of chilling here. Takes a lot of damage. Whoa.
I'm not sure of his positioning there. I'm not sure what he was watching. But, yeah, he had full armor stack. He had no real reason to be at the upper heavy. George played it well, though. Went invis, way out of range, and just rushed it. And again, trying to go for these cute nail jumps, I really feel like it's doing you more harm than good.
He's losing a lot of armor from it. He's lucky to not take a rail from Joe. I thought Joe would go aggressive on that to slow down George, but George is, you know, still plowing everywhere.
And at this point, I don't even think Joe's paying attention to items. He's only focusing on where George is and trying to avoid him at all costs.
That's the good play, but it might be too passive.
It might be too, yeah, it's passing too early.
Oh, he has no rockets. The Invis saves him. Oh, wait. Is Joe actually going for this? He is. Oh, that's so risky. Oh, he does do a lot of damage, so Joe can keep George at bay, but that was so risky.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no.
was super risky. I don't know why he did that. He has 18 rails. Like, he's not... A little sloppy play from George. He did end up getting that frag. Like you said, though, he took so much damage. I'm not really sure if it's going to ultimately affect the outcome.
Yeah,
But Joe's going so passive that I honestly don't know.
the nail jumps are so peculiar. He tries to go for a rail that he thinks Joe would be pushing into, but he's not. He's just trying to get guns and just not take any fights.
Yeah, it was a little absent-minded from George to not keep an eye. Because, I mean, Joe's gone for rail pretty much as soon as he's been able to spawn and come through. With a minute left, 2 frags. Ooh, a very aggressive station. Gets rail for it, though.
It's a nice rail to keep himself, and he'll win this heavy, so I think that might be the end of George, unless he can make some crazy damage up in here. And yeah, I think that's the game right there.
Yeah, he'll be able to run back over here to Mega. George has no guns, no real way to defend, even if he does have the positioning. Yeah, 50 seconds, 3 frags. I really don't see it, especially with the removal of the easy spawn rails that you can hit. I think this is pretty comfortably Joe's map at this point.
Yep, got good positioning for this. He's actually going to drop for the heavy. He just wants to deny anything from George. Joe actually even going to push in. He wants to kill. Wants to push that lead just to show that he's won, basically. Yeah, George giving up the Mega too, because I don't even know if he knew the timing. And he's desperately trying to get some damage. He'll go up the pad and he'll probably die here. And, you know, Joe playing extremely well. Not to take anything from George. George played well. Definitely good as well. A little bit of mishaps costing him a lot in these games.
The nail jumps cost him a lot of armor. I don't think he really had the ability to expend. And then a couple timing and positioning mistakes really are what sealed the deal there.
Yeah, it's I feel like it was unnecessary damage he didn't need to take on top of like the rails he was getting.
His ability can be at times.
Yeah. It depends on the champion you play against. Like, against this, like, the hourglasses don't even matter that much.
That's true, that's true.
Because he gets armors. Looks like we're starting at Holden.
Holden it is. How he plays the Doom.
2, 1, fight.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited. I want to see what he does with it. The pretty
so far we've got, yeah, very, very standard.
I like that Aaron doesn't take the green immediately. He doesn't want to give up all that health he has just for a little bit of armor. Wow.
Well, knowing, too, that Holden can't deny it either, he can't pick it up. That was well played from Aaron.
Rocket damage, but he's smart. He goes back for that green, and now they're even. Crazy push by Aaron, I'd say. A little bit too anxious to get that damage in and get a kill. They trade items. In a slightly better spot, though.
Fast high grab with LG here. Holden might die. Are both players running out of LG? Is that what happened?
That's what happened. That is a first for me.
Both players are so low. Such a tight contest for control right now.
And there's the use of the double jump already.
That was excellent use. He loses. He might lose Mega here. Hopefully he makes it over to Heavy.
Yeah, he'll be
It
okay.
looks like he will, yeah.
Aaron, I think, will get this lower green in a second. Yeah, he's like throwing the turret. He wants to zone him out before he goes for it, but it's like Aaron can't really stop him. Oh, maybe I'm wrong, actually. Holden backs out of that fight entirely. Just gonna give up any map control. Just play it safe. I like that.
Both players giving, like, they're fighting a lot, but they're not being overly aggressive. There's no disrespect.
Oh yeah, like they bully each other, then they back away.
Yeah, both are paying attention to the items pretty cleanly here. And again, they swap. Aaron definitely on the losing end of the stack right now.
He does have the LG, and now Holden's in a really bad spot here. And I don't. Oh, is Aaron giving up positioning on it? No.
He did kind of let Holden have quite a bit of room to get back onto the platform.
Yeah. And then he tried to go for the punishment afterwards anyway, and didn't get a whole lot of damage. So Holden in a good spot right now to get a kill. Oh, in a really good spot.
Phenomenal rocket. And Aaron should go down here.
Oh no!
Falls off the map. Holden takes first frag and the lead.
You hate to see it, but
I don't know. I got a chip shot. I don't know if I hate to see it. I hate to live it.
All right, that's a better way to put it.
Holden does get himself a mega and the lower armor, so he's, fairly even stacked. One has armor, and the other has.
Yeah, Holden.
Sloppy fight from both players, both insanely low.
Yeah, that Holden was abusing the double jump like I expected him to, because Aaron had no LG, so he just came flying in, double jump over all the rockets. But then at the very end, just stood still and let him hit so much directs on him. It's crazy.
Yeah, he took a lot of damage in that fight. He really didn't need to. And Aaron gets both major items. So it's a good rocket, but he will go down here, and Aaron tied.
Oh, it's a nice turret placement. Lets him know where he's going, and then he can just set up to make sure he doesn't get an LG. Holden wants it though.
Aaron's he probably could have denied that. Wow.
That is really fortunate for Holden there.
Yeah, that direct and stealing that mega really switched control for him.
Yeah.
He should get this heavy here as well.
I'd say he didn't really have a say in getting that mega because Aaron was in a good position, had all the guns he needed, and he just let him drop onto it.
I was fully expecting Aaron to get that mega very cleanly, and instead Holden just completely switched it.
He's caught out distracted, trying to kill the turret, and Holden's taking a lot of damage here. Aaron gets him, bullies him away, and looks like he'll give up the heavy though. Holden winning that for himself.
Aaron wants that armor, but that lower armor was actually after the heavy. So yeah, probably could have pushed there, but he didn't have any armor. Ooh, excellent rockets there. Both players, they're trading out damage fairly evenly here. Early on that mega, and will get punished for it.
Yeah, Aaron had a really, really nice rocket onto Holden, but then he just took another one, or took a solid rocket from Holden afterwards, and so it was just kind of hard to do anything.
Yeah, these fights in terms of damage output are very, very even. And running a circle on Holden there, managing to escape was very, very.
I'd say that's kind of important. Like, giving up any spawn kills on this map could cost you a lot. Oh, he fell in the lava.
Yeah, falling in the lava punishes just as bad as a spawn frag.
And he just took all those bubbles, so he just has to leave. So Holden is looking pretty solid with the Doom on this map.
Yeah, his speed of mobility of controlling these items is actually very nice to watch. And again, secures himself a third frag. He's had a really, really nice item lockdown for about the last, minute and a half or so. He's had both major items.
Yeah.
And he's going to cut him off here as well. That's a good shotgun blast.
He didn't need to throw that turret down. He probably could have got more damage in there and slowed down Holden even more, but throws a turret, doesn't get that extra damage, so Holden just going to keep plowing around. And he wants to fight. He wants to take these items from Aaron.
I think he's worried that Aaron's going to have too much of a stack to make a comeback happen, but if he keeps throwing away these frags, he's going to be in very dire straits.
Yeah, like, most people think you need a cess, just to, like, break the cycle, but if you're feeding the cess, or feeding frags into the cycle, you're giving them kills and, like, the damage they need so they can take all the items.
Yeah, and again...
Sorry, you can go.
No, you're fine. He's rushing. He's doing what you're saying. He's cessing, but he's taking too much damage. He's not successfully punishing Holden. He's just kind of losing out.
Oh wow.
Oh, put that shotgun unreal.
Okay. So that's how you come back to do a game. You just hit a lot of LG and hit one Tony shotguns. That's it.
Yeah, no doubt. But he doesn't really get. Yeah, he gets no control from it, and Holden immediately refrags after the heavy pickup.
Yeah, he could get item control, but he could have gotten map control and denied weapons, and then slowed him down a little bit, maybe doing some damage on pickups, so that he could fight for another item. But he just throws the frag away.
And Holden, playing solid fundamentals here, tries to ship on a Mega, knows that it's lost, so he just kind of backs off, gets position on heavy, and secures himself another frag.
That was a nice rocket by Holden. Completely won him the fight there.
Holden really, he's been doing a lot of self-damage in the 90s, full armor. Really just is trying to starve Aaron out here, so even if Aaron does get a frag, he'll be able to refrag.
Yep. Yeah, like he has both armors, both light armors and the heavy in his control, and it looks like Aaron wants to get a heavy, but he's not gonna be able to. He does a lot of damage to him. He's still pushing him.
Shotgun almost saves Aaron again.
Yeah, I'm surprised Holden not trying to LG him at that range, instead just going for rocket damage and doesn't really hit much. But still controlling the lights.
Oh, that was a rough push.
Yeah, I understand the idea to hopefully get out of there before they hit a lock, but he locked in midair anyway.
I think it was a bit too slow to make the initial jump, but there's a nice float, and Aaron will secure himself a third frag. Minute and a half. If he can pull off some craziness, I think he can maybe tie it up, but he has to do some insane work right now.
Yeah, that's a rough start already, giving a rocket to Holden so easily. And an HMG, that's, yeah.
HMG when you're when you're trying to make a comeback on this map is just brutal. Already shaved off all of his armor, one good rocket here and he'll die. Holden will go down, but with a minute left and 4 frags. It might be just a little too late.
4 frags on this map isn't impossible. Ooh, but that rocket makes it more difficult.
Yeah, that rocket makes it very difficult, almost eats that one also.
Yeah, he definitely has to push this, and he's going to. And he misses the rockets he needs to hit, and he's going to go down, and that'll be the game.
And first map going to Holden fairly comfortably, I would say. Once he got control, he did not lose it.
Yeah, and every time he died, it was like almost purposeful, where he could just refrag immediately and get control back. So it's not like he was like out of control at all in the game, even when he died. It's crazy. Crazy solid.
And yeah, look at that armor control from Holden. 13 reds to 6.
Jeez. I didn't see the megas, but we'll see him right now.
I believe it's 11 to 6, something like that.
11 to 9, okay.
11 to 9, yep.
So yeah, Aaron, like, just diving on those megas a lot. But, you know, not so much with the heavy. He always gave up the heavies, but he dove for the megas, and he did get them quite a bit, but it didn't really help out in the long run.
Well, same kind of issue we saw in that last game. Obviously not between these two players, but a lot of little positioning mistakes ended up really snowballing for Aaron, especially when Holden just dropped on that and launched him into the sky. That was really unfortunate.
Yeah, like, if he was more set up, like, behind the mega, like, no one really sits there, or even on top of it, he can, like, dive off and do a ton of damage, punishing that push. But he wasn't ready at all. He just kind of waited for him to drop onto him and then try to, like, fight for the mega head on, and it just cost him.
Now it's probably the turning point for the map here, and here we are on Molten, and I know Holden is going to play Anarchy here, which I'm always excited for.
I didn't know Holden played Anarchy. I know he plays Clutch, and I think he plays... I think I've seen him play Sorg a little bit, but never Anarchy, and that's really peculiar to me.
He's had a very common theme this tournament of Molten Falls and Anarchy or Sorlag. He likes the air control.
Yeah, on this map, it's really sick. It's like ZTN where you could run easily, but also, like, setting up like quickly pushing to like between the items is rewarding if you're in control and like not taking any damage. So you can just like punish any pushes or any like setup for damage they have like on. I know people like the common thing is you get rail and you try to do damage on heavy, but if he gets there quickly, he can like just completely destroy anything like that.
Round begins in
Here, see.
Absolutely. See if he can abuse that speed, starting off on hold,
fight.
and he gets the classic, goes right for the railgun.
Oh yeah, this is a big win for him having that spawn. They're gonna fight each other. Oh.
The rail will save him there. Aaron might have pushed there. It was going to be a good fight for the LG. Holden definitely has the stat manager thing, and that LG shreds Aaron.
Oh, this is risky by Aaron. And yeah, he will go down.
Pretty comfortable first frag for Holden there. Still has a pretty good amount of stack left, especially for Nanner.
Yeah, and now that he has the first kill, and he has the heavy side, I'd say the stronger side of the map, he just keep getting these items and denying LG and rail. Oh no, this is risky.
Those rockets up close punish him very, very hard. He did have the good side of the map, and I'm surprised that he went so aggressively on that LG when he could have held position on it.
Yeah, like I think he thought he could do way more damage than he was like able to, and he did a lot of damage, but then Aaron was just the rockets just kind of slowed it down with the LG, making it uncomfortable.
Indeed, and now Aaron's actually got a pretty good lock on control here. He just got Mega, and he's going to get this little armor too, and have position on head. Holden can't really be here.
He's showing up.
Shows up, hits a decent rocket, and that rail. Very nicely done.
He's not
Aaron's
railable.
still trying to contest.
Yeah, that kit saves him, lets him dodge a bit, and even if he takes a rail, he can get out.
Oh, doesn't hear Aaron behind him. Aaron unfortunately missing the rail. Does get the Mega regardless, though. Orbing up instead of taking the port. Maybe he didn't want to quite give away what he was doing.
But, yeah, it doesn't really matter too much now. Wow, the steal comes out.
Holden, yeah, just rushing in, does not care. And Holden is low with armor. Oof.
Yeah, that was definitely all Aaron, like, just taking the wrong path. Instead of getting the green and just going and using the orb and fight for heavy, he uses the orb, gives up the green, and Holden is just able to capitalize. This fight is really awkward.
Yeah, this whole sequence of events ever since that orb up to top instead of taking the port has been a little unorthodox. But Aaron, he's got a reasonable stack. I don't know if I'd push this heavy, especially since it's already gone. But he does need guns here, and I think he needs to focus on that.
Yeah, Holden gives up positioning on that rail. Really wants to secure Mega, and I think that's okay play. Like, just why give up all the damage and like. He doesn't know where Aaron's going to be at, so just set up with that Mega, do damage on him if he comes, but, you know, he doesn't show up, it's fine.
Weapon denial on this map is pretty hard to do also, unless, like, Railgun is probably the easiest gun to deny.
Yeah. But even if he denies the gun, like he just can run around and try to go for the Mega either way, or just set up, you know, somewhere else and get some more damage into him. I feel it's just like very, very positional, and it can be really slow play unless you have an anarchy.
Right, but Aaron seems slightly a little bit lost. He was way out of position and timing on that Mega and ended up dying for it. He does secure himself a heavy here. Oh, will he push in? No, he's gonna go for a heavy or an RL rather. Oh,
The orb comes out. That's really strange, I'd say.
it does end up netting him a frag, so it worked out. He's only down by one here. It does know that Mega's up, does comfortably secure it, needs to get the heavy.
I feel like the way he used the orb was strange, not really that he used it there. I think pushing it a little bit closer to Holden, but it does work out. Wow. Good LG.
Yeah, good initial rocket to make that fight happen. He took a lot of damage, but it doesn't really matter. He's back up to about 100, so
yeah.
he should be able to get position on this.
Yeah, that whole fight was for the heavy, so that's why it was completely worth it all in there.
Yeah, went all in. He lost all his armor, but didn't matter. Had an immediate heavy to pick up, and now he gets Mega and hits a. So Holden is really on the back foot here. Really needs to get away from him.
The screen's coming up soon, and it looks like, yeah, Aaron wants to push it. Oh, that orb dodges the rocket for him. That was scary. If that rocket hit him before he orbed, he definitely would have died in that fight.
Yeah, Yeah, went all in and got lucky here. Oh!
Yeah,
That rocket saves Holden's life. He gets a mega for it.
he's not in a bad position, Aaron. He's still decent. He'll lose Mega, and he doesn't know that it was taken. Or I guess he knows too late. He was trying to be aggressive on it, but again, he shows up late to items sometimes if he doesn't really need to.
And see, that's what I don't like. He's been using that orb as a try to like bait him out. That's like the third time he does it. Holden doesn't even look at it as they already expected.
Yeah, he already knows.
And Holden hits some pretty solid rockets here. Actually, a lot lower than I thought he would.
Yeah.
Has an immediate stack back up on the Mega though.
I like that peek from Aaron. He scares Holden away from going straight to the LG and like quickly get to the heavy. So Holden rethinks where is he. So Aaron is able to set up for this heavy and should be able to get it for free. It's a small little things that add up.
Absolutely, yeah. Making just enough time there to push him away from LG to where he can comfortably take that heavy. Rushes in though, and again uses the orb as bait. Works out that time. Holden does look and eats 2 rockets for the mistake.
Yeah, that was a lot better than normally. He's trying to be super aggressive with it. Another
That
free
was a
kill.
nice rocket LG combo. Yeah, he'll get. Ooh, he's got a really good item lock here. He's eating everything on the map.
Yeah, I was gonna quickly say like the orb usage normally is like it's a mid-range fight, but this one, that one he used, he rushed in and was super close, so Holden didn't know what to do. That's a better way to use it. Ooh, this is a bad fight for him.
Insane the damage output Holden does there.
Oh, he actually goes in. He gets.
Ooh.
I am really surprised he went in for that kill. He's so low now, and I think he's giving up the cycle.
He'll get this little armor over here, but I don't think he'll get heavy. Oh, peeks in though. Very lucky Holden doesn't have a. Could have died there.
I think he spawned at the nail gun.
It kind of worked out though, because he hit a rail on him as he took the heaviest. So yes, he has 100 armor, but he's only got 75. And Aaron very comfortably takes that Mega.
Yeah. I think Holden just kidded.
Yep, just kidded. So we got ourselves a big fight here. Ooh! And the Rockets and the Orb, 4 frag lead with 3 minutes left. Even as an Anarchy, it's kind of worrisome.
Yeah, like, oh, that's bad.
And he doesn't get the heavy. 5 frags down now, and Aaron should be able to lock him out of all the items. Holden calls GG and leads, so Aaron takes the second map. We're going the full distance.
Yep. 1-1. Honestly, I didn't like that last play by him. It was way too desperate, way too early. Like, he still had a chance to come back in the game.
Yeah, I feel like he got a little tilted. I think maybe he thought some of the earlier fights probably should have gone his way that didn't. But, I mean, Aaron did pretty decently. I was giving him some crap for the orb usage early on in the game, but it really ended up going in his favor that second half of the game. So
Yeah, like, he stopped using it. Like, I think there's one fight at heavy, he threw it mid-range, and it didn't do anything. And so, like, he's like, I gotta play a lot more close fights. And you saw that in the game. Like, it just completely transitioned into that. Just close range orb, and he blew him up a lot. Not even for damage, just like a good distraction, like, most of the time. There was that one weird one at Nail where they both bounced up, but then Holden fell right into the orb and took another 100 damage, and he died because of it. Kind of interesting.
all right, yep, and he got punished for it. And you know what? Props to Aaron though for adjusting his play accordingly in order to better maximize it.
This is not easy. That's pretty funny. Have you ever seen anyone say that before? Like in a semifinal, any tournament, just go like, man, this guy is really tough.
I guess maybe to themselves, not typed out like that. That's kind of a first for me.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we know it's tough. Like, we're watching it, and it looks like, they're trading damage evenly in a lot of these fights, and it's super close always. Like, always both of them leaving with 20 health after a fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This could be either player's set here. I couldn't comfortably call a winner right now. I will say on DM6, I think Nyx is a bit of a stronger pick than BJ.
Yeah, I think I have to favor the Nyx. Like, it's very hard to play into that because the ult could just be completely denied if you try to dual wield against them. Like,
The thing about BJ I don't like on DN6 is there's a lot of space, and his ult is really good up close.
yeah. The only problem with that, like, I feel like, yeah, it's good up close, double shotgun, but like, if Nyx comes down and like you pop it, then I'm just gonna pop Invis and run away, and like, what can you do against that? Like the repositioning is super strong. Like completely denies all of the damage input that he normally has.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If Holden plays Nyx into and basically just saves his ult for when BJ is ulting on him, then it's a hard counter to beat.
Yeah. The only way he can win is he constantly has to be popping. Like he has to not even worry about the invis. Like him, like okay, he popped it. I just need to get vials now. Just completely deny it. Like even give up some items for it, just for the vials. Because then like
Absolutely.
he can't invis and he'll have it earlier and just pop it again the next fight and use it to destroy him and hopefully, get a lot of good kills and just maintain control.
Definitely needs to play the champion here more so than I would say the more like dry fundamental game, because Nyx's hard counter to his ability is definitely something he has to take into consideration.
We'll have to see if he plays it that way. I'm hoping he does.
Yes, we are about to find out. I don't know if I've actually seen this specific champ matchup on this map before.
I actually have, and it was at Katowice. It was Zinaku versus Genic, and Genic was Nyx.
Oh, really? Did he? I mean, he obviously lost it because Zinaku got in. I don't know if he lost that map, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got 3-0. I want to say. No,
wow.
maybe it was 3-1. No, he did
Well,
get 3-0.
I can see the dual wield being super effective at range with an HMG, but enough of that. Holden getting the LG spawn, but ignores the LG immediately.
I like that. Most people don't do that. They rush for the LG and sometimes die to the nail gun.
Yeah, it's actually, I mean, it's pretty comfortable. He's got a rocket launcher, a good stack, and he gets the first rail.
Yeah, it's a really good start for him. Although a little bit movement mishap gives up positioning a little bit for the rail, so he's gonna have to hold an awkward angle.
Oh, he thinks he's below him though when he's above. That's an unfortunate mishearing, but leaves right away, plays it smart, will go secure armor elsewhere.
Yep, I would say like he doesn't really need to get damage in there because he already got the heavy, so it's not like a huge gain for him. So this is a bigger fight, yes. Ult comes out.
Really, really nice rockets actually from Holden there.
Only reason he stayed alive was because of those rockets.
Yeah, absolutely. He was dead otherwise.
And he actually wins the heavy from that fight because Aaron just completely dropped off to the lower area.
Yeah, Aaron went for the lower armor, which was an alright decision. Yeah, definitely cuts off of heavy, and now we got a nice rocket fight here. Ooh! But Aaron comes out on top with the rockets. Very narrowly comes out on top.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised. Holden hit the rail, and then Aaron had to hit a clutch rocket to kill him there. He does. Close game so far. Like, I mean, a minute and a half. But yeah, like, the way the fights are going, it looked pretty even.
Yeah, neither player is giving up a whole lot here at all.
That's so unfortunate for Holden. That rocket actually boosted Aaron farther. Oh, never mind. What do I know?
He popped the ult, and I thought the OG was going to kill him, but yeah, those rockets were just devastating, and he manages to secure the tie and get the Mega, and he delayed the Mega. There's a healthy distance between both.
Like, that's so surprising to me, because, I don't know, yeah, like, he got there so quickly because the Holden rocket bounced him forward, and he was way out of position for it, but somehow it makes it happen.
That jump pad is just the jump pad of death. I've been on the rocket end of that myself.
Yes, me too. Doesn't make sense, but it just happens. That's a good ult by Aaron, even if he takes those damage. Oh, but that's risky and aggressive.
Very risky and aggressive. Both players so low.
Yeah, the ult was good. It forced Holden to pop his invis so he could get the Mega, and he's trying to keep him weak, but he's taking so much damage.
Both players just chipping away as much as they can. Aaron does get the heavy, but doesn't have a whole lot of it left. The Holden has no armor at all, and almost hits very important rail. And the dual wield pop out of range. Really nicely done.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do. Force the invis, take all the vials, and pop his ult again to get the kill. And he looks like he's playing it like we expected him, or hoping him to.
Might explain why he's being so like aggressive on these items too, so that when he does force the invis out, Holden doesn't have any stacks. Really nice rocket, and again forces the invis out.
Yeah, he didn't realize that Aaron doesn't have a rail, so he was scared that he would die. Even if he died there, I think keeping the invis for the next fight would have been way better.
Yeah, that was kind of a panic.
And here it is again. He's popping it. He's trying to deny these vials once again, and I like that. Oh, maybe not.
I mean, he can go back and get him. I think that was a good play though, because it definitely scared Holden away from heavy. No matter what, that was Aaron's heavy to.
Yeah, I agree. I think the vials are just super important right there. If Holden got him, he would have had him way sooner, the invis. But I guess it does work out. Items are still in Aaron's favor and positioning as well. This heavy's coming up.
Kind of standard position holding from Aaron there, and he'll get this heavy really cleanly. Maybe I spoke too soon. Takes a rail, doesn't mean a whole lot though. Oh.
That's a good usage of the ult once again. Oh, this is aggressive.
And doesn't get punished again though. Ooh, wow. Very narrowly wins that fight.
Yeah, he missed a lot of LG and almost died because of it.
So far, Aaron seems a lot more on point though. Holden though does get the nail gun frag. He was very, very low to go for that health, or that armor rather.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, but I think that's still in favor of Aaron. That 100 armor isn't much. That little chip from HMG will make it just basically 2 greens. It's not a huge win, honestly.
No, it's still fairly even here, and Aaron still does have a 1 frag lead.
Yeah.
All he's really missing out on is gun. And I think at this point, actually, all he's missing is a railgun.
Yep, and he's getting everything he needs right now. Holden is a little bit nervous of how aggressive Aaron is.
Yeah, there's a lot of spam going out, just trying to keep Aaron away from him. That rail is a lot worse for Holden than it is there. Aaron has a mega to go pick up.
Yep, and he's denying that lower green just by being there. Holden, if he wanted to take a fight, wouldn't really be able to grab it. Now Aaron's in position. Ooh, the aggressive invis. He needs to pop his ult right now. Oh, never mind.
But hits the rockets anyway. Doesn't matter. Ult or no ult, gets the frag. Gets himself a 2 frag lead.
That is so fortunate. Wow.
Yeah, that tribal was insane. Aaron just hiding, waiting to take mega.
Maybe a little passive from Aaron. Maybe he could have gone toward the little bridge up area, tried to rail that Holden getting a weapon. Oh, Tribal's good. Oh, I didn't see him drop. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I had no idea that he dropped. And Pop's ult panicking. That's a little unfortunate. He really needed to hold on to that and just do as much damage as he could.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was 2 directs. He popped him up and hit a direct, a mid-air on him while he was flying and just boosted him away. Secured the kill.
This Tribal. Murders Holden stack. He's got a whopping 100 points maybe total between armor and health, but it's a really good rail and actually ties him up unreal these fights.
Aaron, he had the right idea to be aggressive, but he just went straight up that path. He was too confident in his ability to get the kill there.
Maybe a little sloppy on the weapon choice too. The Tribal was a good opener, but maybe shouldn't have stuck.
Yeah, Holden doing the smart play, just holding position with his double jump, making sure Aaron can't get any more guns than he already has. Oh, I didn't even realize he had a rail.
Yeah, he spawned there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Aaron going aggressive with the ult, doesn't get the heavy, but he's doing a lot of damage, which is gonna... Oh.
Wow, if he could have hit one more rail. I'm really surprised he pulled out the rail gun there, but I mean, Holden is super low though, despite having killed Aaron. So we can see a refrag here.
He's got actually a decent amount of armor, so he's not in a bad position. But he's giving up a lot of the map because he didn't realize Aaron spawned on Mega.
And Aaron should get this heavy here. Oh, and the invis does come out. It's a little, like, a decent bit of damage, nothing too crazy.
And Holden's actually scared to go for the items now. Aaron just plowing into them and Holden gives them up.
Yeah, I hope we don't see the same mistake it made where a player goes 2 passes too early here, because it would definitely cost Holden really badly. Aaron with kind of a sloppy chase here will actually lose a lot of his armor stack. Oh, and Holden catches him out. And again, the panic ult does no good for him, and Holden should comfortably take this heavy and get a really nice stack going.
He actually caught him out on Mega with no invis up the pad, but then he fell down and went up the pad 3 times, and that just cost him so much. He had to kill there.
He took a lot of damage from Holden.
Oh, Holden getting greedy for that damage.
Yeah, that double jump over was really unnecessary. Did not need to do that. But speaking of greedy, Aaron going for the initial refrag instead of maintaining control on heavy. He's only got 1 frag to... And Holden wisely just immediately backs out, doesn't even want to fight.
I think I like that though. He pushes him. Oh, the invis is gone now, so he has an opportunity to get a frag if he can find Holden.
Holden is kind of in an awkward spot though. He's just like hiding near Nailgun, it looks like.
Yes. Aaron might find him? No, he won't. Holden's gonna keep running.
Don't know if he heard him jump or not.
But he's desperately looking for him.
Invis is up too. He's got 20 seconds. He needs to make something happen like right now. Otherwise, he'll just pop Invis in this game.
He's desperately going for it. He's looking. He's not gonna find him.
Yeah, that's GG. Well played to Holden. Making it to the grand finals with Joe Grizzly, aka Cease Bigelow. There it is.
A little bit frustrated with himself. A minute Holden was hiding and he couldn't find him at all. I think maybe chasing for a kill instead of maintaining control would have been a slightly better option. He needed to go for something.
Yeah, he definitely had an opportunity there, but just a little too slow and a little out of position. And Holden will take it. And we have our next 2 finalists for the Quake Challenger playoffs.
Yeah, Holden. I think, honestly, I would favor Holden in this matchup just because what I've seen from his Doom is really solid play.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing here. I'm kicking it off on Joe, who gets the Mega Health.
Throws the totem immediately so he can get those bios. Not that they matter much, but he wants those totems. Probably should just back away.
Yeah, you should definitely back out. And Holden hitting some excellent rockets here. Joe's really caught out. That was a really clean frag for Holden.
I don't think there's any damage there.
Oh, wow.
Really close kill there. Which, if he got the kill, would have been, you know, really bad for him either way. So, he is fortunate though. Like, Holden's fortunate to not die and get the heavy as well.
Yeah, he was very, very low after that shotgun frag. I'm actually surprised that Joe didn't capitalize. I mean, he did get Mega, so he's got a good stack here. He did not kill Holden. Holden has more than enough to make a comfortable fight.
He doesn't have any rocket ammo, so he can't really just, like, spam it out. Just gonna leave it alone and get this ammo here.
Tries to sneak his way up top with a cheeky little double jump, and actually will lose heavy positioning as well. Goes for an LG.
He does have center map though, so that might bite Joe right now if he pushes anywhere. Yeah, but Holden decides to give up the position. Just wants to get some more ammo. A little bit scared of Joe right now.
Yeah, definitely showing a lot of respect. Wants to get another really clean frag here, despite the fact that he's got a 2 frag lead. He's definitely not acting as if he's going to win this map easy. Get some solid rockets again on the Mega, and although Joe does get... Ooh, that was again. Solid rockets. Off the ult. Don't know how I feel about that. Will end up going down.
Yeah, he popped it as a desperation to get maybe a kill, but when he hit it once, like, he was done for. Like, he punched, got knocked back. It was over. He just couldn't get any more damage in.
I know, and I feel like if he wouldn't have popped off, he might have actually made it.
Yeah, I think it's possible, but I think the reload for the rockets would have been, you know, too long to try to get some burst damage. Like Joe was already like gonna get something in there. I feel.
Fair point, and Joe maintains some pretty solid control. Holden has successfully gotten like some form of control back every single time he's had either a bad fight or and he's holding good position here, but Joe sneaks in and should be able to get this mega.
Yeah, that was actually a nice play by Joe, jumping over that rocket, and like Holden got scared out of it. This is aggressive though.
Yeah, that was really aggressive. I've noticed a lot of players tend to take that. And Lava claims another one. We're down to 1-1, thank you to the world. But I've noticed a lot of players like to take that lower fight into nail death room, which I think is actually really wise.
Yeah, like you could definitely. There are other ways to go about it to push that room, but like they always go the lower route, and it's such a bad position to be in.
Yeah, especially if your opponent has rockets, you're just gonna get murdered.
Yeah, you're risking a lot to get just a little bit of damage.
Holden trying to use the HMG. Doesn't secure any items though, is pretty outstacked.
Yeah, he's not getting a lot of totems up to get that mega stack, but I think he uses them pretty efficiently. Like he takes a fight, he takes a lot of damage, just totems up. I like that a little bit more. A lot more use out of them.
Yeah, they seem more combat oriented than full stack oriented.
Yeah, I call them the Ved Medic totems. Just throw them down middle of a fight.
The Ved Medic totems, I like it.
Yeah, when she was crazy good, she threw a totem down middle of a fight and just like you couldn't hit him at all. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, and you would, the totem would block all the damage. It was absurd. I remember. Only Ved Medic. Oh, and Holden again drops on. He eats that totem damage too, so despite the fact that he got that mega, he really has nothing to show for it. Has no armor whatsoever. Kind of a risky fight for Joe. Yeah, that's really, really, really bad for the Broncos.
Oh, Holden.
Holden, yeah, jumps way too early, eats so much LG, and Joe comfortably takes that.
He got super confident after hitting the rocket, but he has to remember it is Galena. He just heals up immediately after fight.
Heals up immediately, and then that lack of timing also really shows. But it doesn't matter, he gets LG with the starting stack and comfortably LG's down.
Yeah, starting to turn up the pace a little bit. Like he wants a kill, and oh, he's gonna get another one here. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the totem drop.
That was some
Does
nice
get
dodging.
the frag. Yeah, it was some good like Joe did well with what damage he did there.
Yeah, now the stacks are even, and even a little bit favored in Joe.
Oh, misses the air rocket. He should die.
Yeah, that
Joe
was,
bringing it back.
that was a really, honestly, solid play. That shotgun area, just doing so much damage before this mega pickup.
Being very, very scrappy on the first map here.
This is, yeah, this heavy Holden shouldn't be peeking around, and he's losing all of his
Holden
armor.
is in pretty dire straits here. He's actually quite low, and he will die here. Was that a little bit of a force spawn, I wonder? I don't know what Joe's doing there. He is paying attention to the item, though. He's good at the...
Yeah, he delayed that mega so long that he might give up positioning. Never mind. Just gonna plow in, hit a lot of LG, and then gain all of his control back. Holden.
If he wasn't Galena, that still could have been risky. If that totem wasn't there, that would have been a much, much riskier attempt at that.
Yeah, I think he knows that. That's why he's abusing the Galena to the fullest.
As much as he can. He's doing a pretty good job, too. Holden really hasn't, like, the score is quite close, but Holden really doesn't have a whole lot of stack to work with, and really hasn't all game.
He is actually winning the greens.
He's winning the greens, but them heavies are pretty brutal. 9-3.
Is it really that bad? Wow.
Yeah,
even the megas.
10-3 now, yeah.
Yeah, for both items.
I mean, he's doing reasonably decent damage, though. I mean, he's doing actually more damage than Joe, but just isn't getting him the items and not really capitalizing on any control he's making. Although those were some good rockets, surprise drop. Joe caught unaware, but he does still get the mega, and he has mega totems.
This is a bad
And making
fight.
that same mistake going for lower when he knows he's got the upper grab.
Oh,
But
no.
the double totem kill!
Oh no.
Tears in the heavy. Those were mega totems too, so he just walked into 120 points of damage. And Holden's here just desperately trying to crawl back some control.
Well, this is a bad fight for Joe. I understand what he wanted to do there, but he needed to use a different gun. Oh wow.
Punishes Holden, yeah, getting way too aggressive going into that nail gun.
He narrowly gets the kill too, because he just ran out of LG ammo. So a little fortunate for Joe, like Holden, if the ammo was gone, like he could have done a little bit more damage and maybe have a better chance. Get the mega.
Well, you should hear him here though, yeah. Ooh, baited him out. Yeah, I'm not sure Joe knows where he's at. Oh!
Oh!
Wow! An insane sequence of events there. Somehow Joe doesn't die. He has a minute and a half, which on this map really isn't enough time to go full passive with only a 3-frag lead.
I think it is, actually. He can do a lot of damage just chipping away and running. If he knows where to play. Yeah, that's not a place to play.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing damage, though. Hit a pretty decent rocket there. Holden does grab that little armor, though. And will not push this nail gun, though. Goes for the heavy instead.
I think I disagree with that decision. Even if, like...
Yeah, I think he needed to get a frag there. Yeah, I think he could have left heavy up.
Even if Joe, like, runs towards heavy, he'll do so much damage that he can eventually get the kill. The heavy's, like, stolen, yeah, but, like, he'll be so weak in the fight.
Yeah, I think not going for the frag there has given Joe a significant amount of room to work with. And with 40 seconds left, yeah, Joe's just playing the clock. Avoiding Holden at all costs. It's a disgusting 76 damage rocket there.
Yeah, and Holden has to chase, and it's too predictable.
Oof. Yeah, too obvious. Even if he does manage to kill Joe here, it's too little too late, and he's not able to secure the lead. A little bit of totem. The Ved Medic totem comes out again. And again, he's not killing Holden, but he's doing so much that there's no way. And Joe takes the first map.
Yeah, the control was just completely in favor of Joe. You just look at that 12 and 11 heavy and megas to, we'll see in a second, 6 and 8. Just completely Joe's favor.
Doubles the heavy takes, that's insane. And only one down on the light. So yeah, Holden just had so little to work with. HP heal 1200 to almost 2000. Almost an 800 point difference in healing. So Joe definitely with the solid map control.
Yeah, like, that's, I don't know, like, I feel like Holden wasn't playing bad, but I feel like he also wasn't playing his best, I'd say. Like, a lot of those fights, like, were super close, but then, like, afterwards, he wasn't really gaining anything from them.
Yeah, he wasn't gaining he wasn't gaining a whole lot, and I think the whole story of this tournament so far is, like, because a lot of the matches we watched are really, really close. It's just itty-bitty little positioning mistakes that really, really come back to bite you, and that seems to be the common thread from the games today, and I guess it was Holden's turn to get hit by it.
Yeah, we'll have to see how he comes back. I don't, honestly, again, like, I haven't seen him play Strog, but I'm assuming that he's going to be good if he's picking it.
I would assume so as well, and I'm really curious to see Zeus play Anarchy, because I've never seen that.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good matchup. Like, I think I don't know. Like, I actually don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just curious to see what's gonna happen.
Prepare to fight.
I'm really curious, like, because if Joe gets heavy spawn, I think it'll really, really favor him right out there.
3, 2,
As long as he doesn't throw it.
fight.
Yeah, no throwing,
Oh.
and he does get the heavy spawn. He's got the ideal setup as an anarchy player on this.
Holden actually making the right move, aggressively taking that LG, like pushing, just completely pushing him away from it.
I think that was definitely a wise decision from Holden to realize that, like, this is a good spawn for anarchy. With the med kit, he's basically got his mega health, and Joe hits 2 excellent rails there that really, really even things, or not even things up, things in his favor.
Very crucial rails. Like, he misses those. Holden could probably just completely dominate him and like control it. Would swerve a bit, but does win that fight out.
Pops his first med kit there, so they both have the same amount of health, but Joe has way more armor to work.
And he's getting all the vials on the map right now, so he'll have a kit again.
Yeah, he's only got 10 seconds left, and Holden just playing at a snail's pace at this point, which is wise after that double rails he took. Just trying to get back up to as full stack as he can, which is where he's at. He's got as much health and armor as he can take without getting a heavy armor. So we should be seeing a scrap for control relatively soon from one player to the other.
Yeah, I feel like Joe went too passive after like hitting those rails. Maybe being a little bit more aggressive, but not too all in. Just do some more damage. Don't give him the mega too much, because now he's like at a huge stack once again.
Yeah, now it's Holden actually has slightly more stack than Joe does at this point, and Joe finally secures himself an RL, which I think was the plan this whole time.
Yeah, maybe he's just slow playing it until he gets that. Now he wants to push something.
I like that he's holding high ground here. He really is just trying to listen and figure out where Holden is, and they both have a reasonable idea where they are. Holden's trying.
Oh. Surprisingly,
Rail
Holden
miss
misses
there.
the rail. Like, that was a clean angle for him, I'm sure. Kind of aggressive from Holden. He does get a lot of damage, but Mega. Oh, he actually might kill him here. Yes, he does. Holden gets the first frag.
And wisely just leaves the Mega there, knowing that it's far more valuable to him to deny the heavy than it is to deny the Mega from an anarchy.
He does give up the LG, which is okay, because he's denying the armors now. Joe knows it. He's not going to push into the rail room.
Joe feels very unsafe right now. He's playing very, very slow.
Yeah, you can hear it. Like, you can hear the hoverboard, then it jump, and then just walking around again.
Yep, making sure he does not get caught out unawares. Not sure if he heard the heavy. It doesn't sound like it. Looks like he's trying to get a time on it. A decent rail there, but I don't think it's going to stop yet. Really nice LG, though, shredding that stack from Holden.
Yeah, he's actually favoriting the rail. Comes out. I like that. The super aggressive play. Like, he wants to keep him low, so this next fight is going to be super for Joe. Yep.
Yeah, well played from Joe, baiting out that Mega, doing as much damage as he could and getting the back. Oh, the Holden drops right in. Oh! Ooh.
I agree with
Both
this.
players so low.
He gives up that, even though he doesn't get the kill, like, he gives up, or he gets control. Like, probably should be bullying this other green too. Yeah, like, he could go in there and just completely wreck Holden and get the heavy afterwards, but wants to play it safe.
He could have rushed after the Mega and armor pickup, yeah, into that little armor room and killed him at rail. Oh, nice bait on the heavy. That LG was excellent, yes. He should push for this frag here. Nicely done. Has a lot of stack to work with and gets the Mega.
Yep, he should know he spawned LG, so he doesn't want to go up that pad, just in case. I see a lot of players make that mistake. Try to, like, get the kill and just go for that green, but then the player's just waiting with an LG.
Really nice combo there. 2 excellent rockets followed up by them. Very clean, loses no stack for it. We'll be able to run back with this heavy also.
And
Joe's got a really solid grip on control.
yeah, and he's got kit as well. Like, Mega might go to Holden, but the kit will just help this fight out so much.
And he does, I mean, he did 70 damage there. He's probably about to get trapped.
Yeah, like he takes no LG damage in the fight, really. That kit just completely allowing him to dodge everything.
And yeah, this is, I mean, he's got a really solid grip here.
5 minute warning.
Yeah, and that's good by Joe though. Like, really, not patient, disciplined though. Not chasing for the frag immediately because could have just immediately got melted by the nail.
Definitely. He kind of missed out on heavy, and he might miss out on Mega here. Yeah, a little out of position. Not the worst thing in the world though. One good fight will completely eradicate that stack. And speaking of, here it comes. Holden slides right into the OG. Does what he can with the ult, and I think this is Joe.
Shouldn't really jump for this green, yeah, because he'll just immediately lose it. Yeah, I think holding position is waiting, so he doesn't lose that extra green. Like the 50 armor could be good, you know, come into play here. We'll have to see. Probably being aggressive. I like this.
Yep, little drop. Yeah, that was good use of the OG there. Good use of having positioning and knowing that Holden had to drop on with him. Secures himself a frag for it. 4 minutes left. Holden really hasn't got to break the cycle yet. He might get heavy here though, just because Joe played it so slow.
Yeah.
Oh, but Joe waiting there, waiting to hear the time.
Yeah, that's a good play. He gives it up, yeah, but he'll at least get a timing of it so he know when it is and just wait for Holden to make a play. He's actually giving a full control. Okay.
Yeah, gives up full control, just purely listening there, and that's trying to avoid Holden.
Yeah, he's probably worried that like Holden has had such a huge stack before, like 100, and then plus the heavy. It was just like a big risk to take a fight. So I think it's a decent play. As long as he doesn't take too much damage and set up for this Mega, maybe he'll be alright.
I think he's already trying to play the clock at this point. There's only 3 minutes left. It's a little early, but at the same time, he's been hitting some beautiful LG.
Wow.
There's another example of it. Yeah, just shreds Holden coming up that jump pad.
He might have to give it this Mega if he's not. Yeah, he's too slow. Holden is staying around for some reason.
Joe's doing really well at just shredding time on the clock right now.
Oh, nice RJ from Holden. RJ to get to that telly quickly and catch it off Joe. Yeah, I think too passive is the word to use there. Yep.
Yeah, ooh, this could get snowballing real quick. That was a completely clean frag from Holden. He is very... There's Mega. He's going to have more than enough time to get back over to Heavy.
Trying to catch Joe there, but...
Well, he denies that little armor, so if he kills him here, then Joe will spawn into nothing. He'll have no armor to go get.
Oh,
Two really nice... Now it's Holden's turn to run that control. 2 frags, and he's got complete item lockdown. He knows the cycle of everything. But he's trying too hard to catch him out. He's going to lose Mega.
a little greedy there, trying to deny that green. But he'll still catch him anyway, so it's another frag.
Yeah, does end up getting the frag and maintains the item. A little lucky there to be so late on Mega, but still kill. Joe is a little timid to go for it, but...
Yeah, Joe's not going to get any armor here. As long as Holden, like, pressures him away from this one. No, but he won't. He'll give it up.
He just leaves. Looks like he doesn't want to make the same mistake twice, so he gets right over to Mega Health. He's only got 1 frag in a minute, so, I mean, this is not a bad play. He's about to be really, really stacked.
Definitely.
Now just the... Oh, and Joe way out of the platform. Really lucky to not take more damage there.
I don't know if I agree with that play of using the peeker, because now, like, this fight is just so much harder and he can off the map.
No.
Like, he had the right idea.
Narrowly, yeah, I'm knocked off. He did have the right idea, but he should have stayed with the peeker. He got a little greedy.
Like, I feel like he should have just pushed in, taken all that damage, and then, like, used the peeker to get some information, do damage on the spawn, and then, like, push out again. But now, yeah, the game's in Joe's favor. It's going to be GG's.
GG's indeed. Joe will take our first place. That was a really, really tight last map, though. Like, just a couple little things differently in Holden, we would have gone to our.
Yeah, that Holden again had the right idea, but he just had like just a small misplay of like, oh, I'm gonna use a peek here instead of pushing. Oh, I'm gonna go for the screen, or just little small things. The pathing, the decision making, just it's not bad. It's just a little off, but
Yeah, just a little not ideal. I think the biggest mistake was when it was 6-5 and he caught Joe right there at the end, right outside the banana, the hourglass banana. I think you were right. He should have pushed in, sacrificed the stack, went and got heavy, used Peeker, got some information about the mega pickup, and gone from there. But he really needed to tie it up right then and there, and that was kind of where he lost it.
yeah. He says he was too nervous. Feels bad, man.
Hey man, it happens. That's what tournaments like this are for, man. It's just practice, so you can kind of get over that nervousness and it's.
Well, I think it's like good information and something to look at later, like the VOD. You could see all the mistakes you made and go back and learn from it, and then just be prepared for the playoffs. Got to
Absolutely.
grind out that that nervous nature when you're in like a tough scenario, or just any situation. Just grinding it out and playing constantly. You'll be ready for it. Waiting for the VOD. The VOD's already up, George. Yeah, we'll play to Holden though. Like, yeah, no, GG's to both. We'll play to Holden and Zeus, not just one. Just like, Zeus, who cares about him?
Yeah. No, not that Holden guy, but no, that was a really good tournament run from Holden. I watched most of his games today. He did really, really well. He made it to the finals, which is the important thing for today. Didn't quite get maybe the best seeding, but regardless, he's in the playoffs, and now he has time to work on nervousness and come back stronger than ever for play.
For sure.